everyone, welcome to the first edition of my weekly workouts. So the first Wednesday of each month we're going to do a HIIT workout, the second Wednesday of each month we're going to do a strength workout, third Wednesday of each month we're going to do a mobility and balance workout, and then the last Wednesday of each month we're going to do a core workout. So you kind of know what to expect each week, whether it's pre-recorded, whether it's live, which we're live today. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be quick, efficient workouts that are going to be roughly 15 to 30 minutes long, so not bad at all. And at the same time, we're going to make sure that they're easy enough to do at home with minimal equipment, but then you could use equipment if you wanted to. So realistically, all I have today is 2 Gatorade bottles. Luckily, we didn't drink any yet, so it's still going to be nice and quote-unquote heavy for us, but it's going to be an appropriate balance of everything that we need in a workout program. So today we're going to do a HIIT workout. This is going to be a very good indicator of what it's like to do HIIT workouts in my VIP hybrid strength team classes. So this one is going to be one of the formats that I actually do in my classes, just an abbreviated version of the class itself. We're going to take 5 exercises and we're going to do 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest for a total of 4 sets per exercise. So oftentimes I like to do circuits of all these exercises, but we're actually just going to do one at a time. So we're going to do 30 seconds of exercise 1, 15-second rest, 30 seconds of exercise 1, 15 seconds rest, 2 more times, and then just go on right into the next exercise altogether. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a great workout, so join me. Grab 2 weights, grab 2 water bottles, whatever you have handy, and we're going to get started. So I highly recommend doing warm-ups before each of these. So you can do, some jumping jacks, some arm circles, some leg kicks. Don't kick whatever furniture you have in your room like I just did. Get started with those, and then you can go right into this workout. So first exercise, we're going to do squat to press. So like I said, 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds rest for a total of 4 rounds. So my timer going, we're going to do squat to press. So you squat down as low as you can, press overhead as high as you can, and we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Squat down and we press overhead. So we want to make sure those hips go back. Knees pretty much track with your toes. You want to use your butt. And then when that press up, we want to make sure your biceps are by your ears so you're not pressing forward at all. Also grab some music. I'm not using music for right now, just to make sure that you can hear me okay. So grab some music played in the background. We have another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So walk it out. You can do some, bicep curls while you're waiting in between sets. We have 3 more sets of that exercise. All right, and then we'll get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squat down, press up. Inhale down, exhale up. And really squeeze through that butt. Drive through your heels. Use those shoulders to press overhead. We always want to keep our core tight. Keep our shoulders pinched down. And get as many reps as we can. That's appropriate for you. Hey, Dougie. We're almost done with this one. Good. We have another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so 2 more sets of that. Then we'll take a quick break and then move on to exercise 2. I think we might have the whole family joining us. I'm not quite sure. Good. And 4, 3, 2, 1. At least Doug's joining us. He is my workout buddy, huh, bud? There we go. He's always very entertained by these workouts. Glad you got to see him for the day. All right, keep it up here. This is set 3 out of 4. And another 11 seconds or so. Almost done with this one. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Remember, focus on the breathing. Inhale down, exhale up. And 3, 2, 1. All right, 1 more round, 15-second rest. Almost there. Then we go on to exercise 2. Like I said, you can walk in between. Grab water if you need to while you are resting. And we go in 3, 2, 1. Last time. So I don't know about you. I typically like to work out with music. So it's very quiet in my living room right now. We have Twinkle Twinkle Little Star going in the background with my baby, because that's the one song that gets him to sleep. Gotta keep it up another 15 seconds. But I like to listen to EDM music, some throwback music. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Good work. So my favorite these days is The Business by Tiesto. If only I was getting paid to advertise him. Just kidding. But it's a good song. It's a good one to keep a beat to. All right, so this next one. You can do this with weights or without weights. I'm gonna do without because my legs are pretty sore still. And with all HIIT workouts, with any plyo movements, if you are not used to plyos, you shouldn't do too much right away. You should really get a good gist for your jumping movements before you add in too many of them. I am 2 months postpartum right now. I haven't really jumped pretty much since maybe November, we'll just say. So I'm actually gonna do minimal jumping. I still will jump, but I'm gonna do low impact. I'm not gonna go that far. So we're going to do a curtsy lunge, hop over into a skater, and then curtsy lunge other side, hop over skater, all right? So if you're used to jumping, explode as far as you can. I still don't even have that much space, but jump as far as you can over to the side. So it's the same concept, 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. We go in 10 seconds, okay? So it'll be a curtsy lunge, skater hop, curtsy lunge, skater hop, right back to the beginning. 4 sets, 30 seconds, in 2, 1, let's go. All right, my carpet sometimes moves too with this one. But again, like I said, my knees are not quite ready for a ton of plyo movements quite yet. So I might even just step in between, and that's fine. If you need to do that, perfectly fine by me. But keep up that pace as best you can, all right? So with these workouts, with the HIIT exercises, like I said, light resistance, we're still working, we get a good heart rate and rest. We wanna get your heart rate up, we wanna work, but we wanna make sure these exercises are efficient for you, that you're not doing too much with bad form, or that's uncomfortable for you, or you actually hurt yourself, okay? That's my top priority, that you don't hurt yourself. And we get going again. There's not that much of a countdown. Apologies. Good, really use those arms. Press up. Remember, keep that knee over your ankle as best you can. Go with tracks with it. Good, about 15 more seconds. We don't want to have our knees going up too much, but also if your knees stay over your ankle, use your butt a little bit more. Who doesn't want to, build a booty, right? At least I know I do. Good, and 3, 2, 1. All right, 2 more rounds. My heart rate's definitely up there. The timer going, can't quite see, but it's okay. Hopefully yours is too. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Set 3 out of 4. Good, so again, you can explode horizontally as far as you can. You can also get pretty vertical with these, right? We skip. Keep it going here. Good. Work those legs, mine are burning. We're almost there with this one. We will have one more set after this. My legs are really burning, actually. Good, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, only one more. Piece of cake, right? Just kidding. Like I said, I haven't done a HIIT workout in quite some time myself, so this is keeping me going here. Hopefully it's doing the same for you. In 3, 2, 1, last round. We started on the opposite side. Wasn't quite coordinated. Just start that way. Good, you get those arms moving. Keep it going. Keep it going. Good, abs tight. Use the butt. I have my bench over here, apparently for extra balance, in case I needed it, which it turns out I do. Whoops. All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, deep breath. And I'm like, I want to drink some of this Gatorade, but I don't want the weights to be too uneven. Just kidding, kind of. All right, 2 exercises down, 3 to go. This next one has become one of my favorites. It's a burpee, but it's a modified variation of a burpee. So we have a couple parts to this one. We're going to either have your hands on the ground or hands on your weights. I gotta put my hands on the ground because again, plastic is not that strong. I'm gonna kick out. I'm gonna land wide. I'm gonna row with my hands. Put my hands down, kick out, come up, land in a hip hinge. Bent over row. All right. We're gonna start in about 15 seconds. Timer just hit that 30-second mark on my clock. So I wanna make sure I have enough to keep track of. So I don't have to keep track of anything extra, I should say, with uneven timings. All right, we go in 3, 2, 1. Hands on the outside of those weights. Kick out. Land wide. Bent over row. There we go. Good. 4. That burpee. Hands under shoulders. Abs tight for that kick out so you don't let your lower back sag at all. Keep it up. All right, keep going. We've got 10 seconds left of this. Again, do whatever pace is good for you. I am struggling apparently a little bit today, and we rest. In a good way, I'm struggling. So this is, like you said, in my intro of these, a good indication of my life, of my current fitness levels after having a baby. I used to be a rock star at these, and I'm working my way back up. Let's go. I'm working my way back up. I loved HIIT workouts, but my pregnancy, I couldn't really do them without peeing my pants. So I stopped. Go figure. It was really uncomfortable to pee my pants for a couple workouts in a row, and I just gave up altogether. Fun fact about me and my life. All right, keep it up here. And we go for 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 down, 2 to go. All right. Whew. My heart rate's up there. I'm sweating. It sounds really humid in here because we're expecting a storm today. But we go in 4, 3, 2, 1. So I am feeling this one in the best way possible. Keep it up. All right, we got this. Keep going. Keep going. All right, almost done with this one. We've got 10 seconds left. Almost done. Almost done. This is 3 out of 4 here. And take your rest. All right, one more round to go. One more round to go. All right. I'm based off my screaming baby right now. I might have a baby in these classes. All right, we get started. Last round of this. Maybe he'll be my weight. So Gatorade bottles, a baby, really. Yeah, whatever you have handy at home, perfectly fine, right? This cry is so tired though. Hopefully he'll go back to sleep, and I'll keep using my Gatorade bottles. Good, and 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, getting one more in. Perfect. All right, and we have 2 more exercises to do. We're going to do a reverse lunge with a pull-off press. So we're working our legs and our abs with this one. We're going to hold the weight to the front of our chest, pinching our shoulders back, squeezing our abs, tugging our hips, squeezing our butt. We're going to do a reverse lunge, come to standing, press out while keeping our knees slightly bent, hips slightly bent. And we're going to go other side. Knees bent, hips slightly bent, press out. All right? So we're going to alternate legs each rep. We go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So again, we're working our legs, abs, and then what I like about this one, actually a lot, is that we are still working our back muscles by keeping our shoulders pinched together instead of rounding like this. We are actively pinching our back muscles to keep our shoulders stable. All right, keep it up here. We've got 10 more seconds. So a little bit of everything. Again, that heart rate work. You can speed it up if you would like, that's fine. In 3, 2, 1. All right, you can stand a little taller than I am in between these, but I kind of like actually, having that tension on my legs for the duration of the exercise, so it gets a little bit more work for the muscles. It's called isometric work. In 3, 2, 1. Step back, come up, keep your balance. Good, and if we stay even lower, it's more isometric. I also don't like to put my knee to the ground when I do my lunges. I have knee issues pretty much starting from 12 years old. I don't have a whole lot of cartilage. So every time I actually went that low and I hit my knees, it hurt a lot. It didn't feel good. So I try not to do that. We go for another 3, 2, 1. All right, we have 2 more sets of these. Good, and then we have 1 more exercise after this. We're getting there. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, round 3 out of 4. Keep that pace, keep that breathing. Good. Remember, you got this. So the more you push yourself now, the more benefits and results you see. My mind, when I tell myself basically every workout that I do, it's only a couple more minutes. It's only one small portion of my day. I can handle being uncomfortable for the rest of my day. If it means I'm uncomfortable during my workout, it means I'm comfortable the rest of my day. 3, 2, and 1. So, but also, well, it doesn't always work with timed exercises, but my motto is the faster you do it, the faster it's over with. But the faster you do things for a certain amount of time, the more you do in that certain amount of time. So maybe that's a benefit to you. 3, 2, 1. Last round of these. Good. Hopefully that helps you at least. The more you do, the more benefits, the more uncomfortable you are. Now, the easier it is. So, again, if you're not used to working out and not used to these types of workouts, they're going to take a lot out of you. But long term, they add a ton of energy to your life. I grew up overweight. I hated working out. I was not that energized. And here I am somehow talking, doing this after not doing this for 10 months. I'll say take a rest. So again, proof is in the pudding. The more you do exercises, whether it's this style of workout, strength workouts, balance, mobility, walking, whatever you do to take care of yourself, take care of your health, you will see the benefits long term. Feeling more fit. Your heart rate won't be as high. I mean, clearly now it's going to be high for a certain reason, but you'll have more energy throughout your life. There's really, really, really a ton of benefits in this one. All right, our last exercise. This one, I highly suggest doing this with a little bit lighter weight. It's going to be core and arms and back all in one. So it's going to be dead bugs, but you're also going to be holding onto weights with your hands. So it's going to end up being like a pullover, single arm pullover for your upper body. So I'm going to be at a slight angle to you, maybe. All right, so knees are going to be above my chest. Knees are above my hips, hands above my chest. I'm going to lower my opposite arm, opposite leg, and come up. All right, you can keep that leg that's extending and bent. If that's more comfortable in your lower back, that's perfectly fine. If you want to straighten it and lower it to the ground more than I'm doing, that's going to be harder for you, okay? Keep your shoulders locked every time you bring your arms back. Really squeeze your lats right under here to raise your arms up over your chest. All right, here we go. Again, 4 rounds, 30 seconds, 15 seconds of rest in 3, 2, 1. All right, and then I'm going to switch sides. So I'm keeping my lower back flat on the ground to make sure I'm using my abs. And again, with the weight in my arms, my upper body, I'm using my arms, my back, a little bit of everything. Okay, so we have just about 10 seconds left. And the further you extend your legs out, the closer they are to the ground, the harder it is. And 3, 2, 1. All right, 15 seconds rest. I typically like to end workouts on the ground, so that way you get to just hang out on the ground at the end of the workout. You don't have to worry about dropping to the ground afterwards. You can hang out here for a while. 3, 2, 1. So just so you know, that's what to expect. More than likely, that's with strength workouts, that's with HIIT workouts, that's most of my core exercises are on the ground anyways. But if there is one standing up, oops, there's a radiator behind me. Good, if there is one standing up, we will end on the ground. About 10 seconds to go, and then only 2 more sets, then we are done with our workout. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 2 more to go. So again, you should be feeling this in your lower abs. If you were to raise your head off the ground, I'm not going to do that right now. If you were to, it's going to work your upper abs a little bit more. All right, I'm going to swing on over just a little bit. 3, 2, 1, and then you can see me just a little bit differently. Again, I have my bench here and the wall behind me. It's very convenient that I'm 5 feet tall and this is my workout space. It is for a reason, at least. But I'm using my bench as actually a physical point of contact for my feet, so I know exactly where I want my feet to go. I don't want them to go any lower. Again, my core strength is still a little low from pregnancy. 3, 2, and 1. So I'm using that as my physical point of contact to know that that's in my own comfort level for right now. Again, you can have one that's higher, you can use the wall for that if you need to. I like that just as a reminder. And it's also a reminder to keep my lower back on the ground. Last time in 3, 2, 1. I started 1 rep early. So sometimes I have the habit of bringing my arm forward as my other arm goes back you do want to keep that one above your chest. Good, so I catch myself doing some things that I don't personally like in an exercise, and that's normal. We are not all perfect. We all have our faults in our form every now and then, but the important part is that you know how to fix it. We have another 3, 2, and 1. So there we go. All right, we got our 5 exercises in. You're gonna hug your knees to your chest, kind of just sway back side to side, and then we're gonna roll over into child's pose. Nice wide knees, hands are outstretched. We're gonna sink our chest to the ground, raise our hips. You're gonna just hang out here for a second. You sway around side to side, come on up. And then I'm gonna let you do the rest of your stretching on your own. There we go, there's our first HIIT workout. So expect HIIT workouts on the first Wednesday of every month. I will see you next week for a strength workout. Enjoy.